John, a fun night here celebrating Mike Shanahan, Steve Atwater. What do you remember about playing for Mike? I know that you two were so close.
Yeah, he was, I wouldn't have got where I got without Mike Shanahan in my career. He was a tremendous coach as my quarterback coach and then became the offensive coordinator. But, his knowledge for the game of football, especially, as assistant coach, obviously I had a closer relationship with him. But, we had some good years, and he was a great confidant for me, him and my dad. And we obviously you lose those Super Bowls, you need a confidant, and Mike was there for me all the time. And then fortunately he came back as a head coach and did a tremendous job. And, by us winning the 2 Super Bowls before I retired was, the highlight of my career. But to be able to do it with Mike, and Mike was a big reason why we were able to get it done. So, he was the best coach I've ever had. And I'm thrilled that he's going in the Ring of Fame, and the Hall of Fame will be next.
Exactly. What made him such a good coach?
Just his knowledge of both sides of the football, offense, defense. Obviously, he specialized on the offensive side. But I really think the thing about Mike was not afraid of anything, and he was aggressive and was always on the attack. And as a quarterback, you can't ask for anything else more than that of a coach. And so he was always on the attack, did a heck of a job in personnel because obviously you need 53 guys to win a Super Bowl and really put it together and, put the running game together, which really made it happen for us, which was his expertise and how we called games and knew that you had to run the football. And so, that philosophy. And then you look at the game today and you look at Mike's tree and the coaches that coach for Mike, and you can see his influence in the game today, what they do. And then you can watch the 49ers and his son, and Kyle learned a lot from his dad. So but Mike's so deserving of this. And like I said, the next step, the Hall of Fame, and because he's more than deserving.
We've seen Kyle in the background on a lot of those shots on the sidelines there. How did you take the news when Mike was like, hey, we need to run the ball more, we got to win with defense? How did you take that?
Well, it was fine with me, and the fact that we wanted to win football games. And unfortunately, he came back in my 13th year instead of, I wish he'd have been there my 8th year. But, I was thrilled that he was coming back, and we were hoping that we got him earlier than that, but it was his decision. He came back, and then once he came back, really felt like we had a chance to win Super Bowls and at least compete for him. And not only did we compete for him, but his mentality, I think, is what got us over the hump. And when you go into a Super Bowl, he treated that Super Bowl, all the Super Bowl games, just like a regular season game, and as attacking in Super Bowls.
Steve Atwater getting his Hall of Fame ring too. You celebrate him all out in Canton, but what's it like to come back here and do it in front of the home fans?
Well, it's good for Steve. I think it's great to be in Canton, and it's a great thrill having been through that. It was a great thrill for us as teammates of Steve to see him get that, and well-deserved honor for him. But now, to see him Sunday and get appreciated by the home fans, which is where is where he did all his business. And so I'm sure it'll be a great day for Steve, but it'll be fun for us to see it too.
Hopefully it's a good day against the Raiders in town here too. What do you think of the job that George Paton has done through 5 games here so far?
George has been great. He's come in, he's great to work with, and George is a grinder, and he did a heck of a job of waiting for his time, and he had a lot of opportunities, and decided that he finally got the opportunity to come to Denver, and we're all thrilled he did because he works his tail off and he does a tremendous job. And so the Broncos are going to be in good shape for a long time under George.
You give him some pointers. I know the first year going through this is a learning experience. How do you help him out?
We have a lot of conversations, which is great. We get along very well, and so my experience having been a GM and the different things that I can help him with, and so the conversations that we have are tremendous. And I love being a sounding board for him, and so I'm really enjoying that. I'm glad he's handling the day-to-day stuff, but it's great for us we go to the football, watch the games together, evaluate together, and so be able to have those conversations. But George he's got a good grasp of what's going on and everything, and good feel for everything. So, the Broncos are in good shape for a long time with George.
And the last one for you, John, here. How's Teddy look to you, Teddy Bridgewater? Start the season 3-0, everything's going well, and then the last 2 weeks, stubbing the toe a little bit.
A little bit, we just haven't played as well. We've made some crucial mistakes that's killed us. And, in the NFL, there's 4 or 5 plays in every game that make a difference. The last 2 weeks, we haven't made those. The first 3, we did. Obviously we've got a big test coming in on Sunday. The Raiders, they've lost 2 in a row too. So get them here in front of the home fans, and it'll be good for us. We got to get back on track because we do have a good football team. Teddy's done a heck of a job handling everything. His leadership qualities that he's brought has been tremendous, and we got to do a better job of helping Teddy. And if we do that, then we'll win a lot of football games.